So I'll go to our already existing plan, what we have created for training.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, here, this is lookup table, right? Here you give a numeric search criteria.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what is the search criteria you are putting in? Here we are putting year of service in organization. Okay. So you see here based on continuous service date. So continuous service date basically gets adjusted for people who are rehired.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's say there is someone who is hired in month of January last year, got terminated in March same year, again got rehired in month of June or July, right? So for 3 months he was not in the organization. So what happens? This continuous service date gets adjusted accordingly. So that if you find someone total tenure in total service, year of service in the organization, it counts the earlier worked tenure as well. Like the tenure what worker worked from January till March, right? Those duration of service will also be considered. You have an option of considering that if you do not want employee, if you do not want to consider the earlier employment history, the tenure, then you cannot, uh, set up the continuous service date accordingly. Depends on the
Okay.
customer's requirement. Now here you say the thing, what is eligibility, right? Will the rehire will be considered or not? That thing we do not do here. Those things, eligibility and all we do on plan level, accrual level, right?
Okay.
So that you see here eligibility.
Mm-hmm.
So there you attach those things. So this is eligibility override of accrual. Same way we have on plan itself. So here you include those people, right? So the thing what you are saying, employee who will be rehired, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say somebody worked in India, again being rehired in India itself, right? The moment he is active in system, his country will be shown as India. And that's what the only condition we check here. Work from India, they all will be eligible for this.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
It doesn't matter rehired or all active worker from India of employee type will be getting the eligibility of this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we already we discussed this. We have some option called in absence lookup table that Workday provides, right?
Okay.
Based upon various criteria. Here, it's not like this is most commonly used criteria, year of service. That's why I have, included this. So basically, for different year of service range, organization giving a different number of days.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. So basically, if you see here, right, let's say somebody hired on 15th of the month. This is 2.5 or 2.25 should be given to employee who worked for entire month, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say somebody hired on 15th of the month. Logically, they should be given half of it, right? Somebody somebody hired on 7th of the month. Accordingly, the accrual should be adjusted, right? So that concept is called as a proration of accrual. Proration is a common word, English word, right? So basically, you give the eligible amount of accrual to people. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll be creating calculation for that, right? This is we have full accrual, right? So I'll be going and replacing this calculation with prorated calculation. Like for people who is working entire period of the month, for them give full accrual. For employee who is being hired in middle of the month, for them prorate accordingly based upon the day of number of days worked in a period. Okay. So just keep your eye. Okay, I'll mute my mic and I'll create this calculation. Okay. So this is just for people who are mid-hire. So better, we'll go with this. It considers mid-hire and mid-term as well. Okay.
So when you give the measures of mid-hire and mid-term,
Hmm.
which means, let's say, for example, an employee has been hired in the month of June. So
Hmm.
the accrual will start from June. And again, if
Hmm.
the employee who is already working with us leave in the month of June,
Hmm.
the accrual will stop on his or her termination date, correct?
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically here what we are doing, right? That is a other case what you are talking.
Mhm.
Currently we are giving accrual to everyone,
Okay.
right? But the accrual will be prorated. If you have worked full month, you'll be getting 2.25 days. If you are just working 2 days, your accrual will be prorated accordingly, you know. Now, how can you justify both of the things? Like for people who is, oh no, you are saying who is being joined till 15th, for them, prorate the balance and give, okay?
So employee, if their date of joining is on or before 15th, the accrual
Hmm.
for that month should happen.
Yep.
But if the employee's date of joining is after 15th,
Hmm.
the accrual for that month should not happen. It should happen from the following month.
Okay. So now you tell me for people who joined on 5th of the month,
Mhm.
for them,
The accrual should
um,
happen.
full or prorated?
Full, not prorated. So we
Okay.
can do prorated also, is it?
Yeah, that's what we did.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah. Now, so we'll come to your requirement in a moment. First, let's go and validate this. Okay. Uh, so here we will see, okay, how the proration working. This employee had joined on 24th of January. Okay. So
Okay.
24th of January, oh my God. Oof, I did some, I clicked some other key or I'll select all period. In January, we had how many days?
31.
31, right? So this is the accrual for one day, right? If somebody has joined on,
0.07. Correct.
yep. If somebody has joined on 24th, okay, can you count like how many days he worked in that
7 days.
particular month? 8 days. Joined on 24th,
Correct. So 24th is also 8 days. Yeah.
8 days.
So 0.072 into 8, which is 0.57.
0.58, right?
58. Yeah.
That's what he is getting in month of January. Now, you are saying, since this employee has joined after 15th, right? Do not give accrual in that particular month. Okay. Now, uh, currently accrual happening every month. Okay. You want if employee is hired after 15th of the month, do not give. Okay. So where will you be adding that criteria so that we will be able to achieve? So currently accrual we are giving every month. Now he is saying he wants employees to give accrual only if somebody is hired before 15 months. This is just a case for mid-hire people, not for an employee like you who is already in the system from years or from previous month. Okay. If somebody is being hired in March, in April, right? So if somebody is being hired before 15th March, give them accrual. If not, if they are being hired anywhere between 16th March and 31st, do not give accrual. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. So there are uh, many ways to do that. Basically, that is a condition. Either you can place here in rule. This is accrual. If you are going to put that condition, attach on accrual, not on plan. Okay. So either you can put here or else we'll do like this. I'll be doing that for you. Like how do we do that? So just have a look. Okay. Also, now if you are not doing the practices, but still you just go through this. Like once you click create, right? What are the options you are getting, right? So here, basically what I have to do, already we have the calculation for proration. Okay. Now we want it should work in a way. This is our full accrual. We multiplied with prorated value and that was being prorated. Now we want if somebody is being hired before 15th, give them full accrual. If somebody is hired after 15th, give them zero accrual. Okay. So it is something like condition, right? Doesn't it look like? It looks like some condition. So here we'll be going you see here something create conditional
Conditional.
calculation.
Okay.
Yeah. So give a order. One, you will have to create your, you do not have hire date. We do have hire date is
January 1st, 2020.
yeah. You see here, it
Yeah.
it
Got it.
says 16th. We are looking for 15th. 15th. Yeah. So I will use this. Okay. Now it says for whom hire date is greater than 15. For them, 0. Okay. And for rest, give this. Now we are saying if you are joined after 15th, you will be getting 0 days.
Okay.
So the requirement here is
Huh.
any employee who will get an earned leave, they will try to render that service and then they will try to earn the leave. So if
Yep.
an employee is there in the system for 30 days in a month,
Okay.
they will complete that 30 days period and they will earn that leave. But
Okay.
if an employee is joining after the specific cutoff, let's say an employee is joining on 28th or 29th of the month.
Hmm.
So giving an giving a complete leave accrual for those employees for the entire month, where they will be working only for 2 or 3 days, that doesn't make sense. So we are trying to define that if you at least work for a minimum period of 15 days in a month,
Yep.
then you are eligible for accrual. So
Yeah,
that's why
yeah.
we defined, I think the Workday is also predefined saying that 15th after and 15th before.
Now I have done the changes. If I reload this page, right, this employee is hired on 24th of January. Okay. There is something wrong. Everything is becoming 0. Why? Because it goes and every month it becomes true, right? Let's say in month of February, it came and checked hire date is greater than 15th, became true. Okay. Making sense? So that's why it is becoming 0. So we'll have to I'll make other way. Uh, please have a look. So basically here I'm saying employees hire date is say this person has taken 0.15. This is 15. Is this thing clear? I will go here at this condition. So this is just checking, we are doing one more mistake. We're just taking day, right? We'll have to consider day and month as well. So that, if somebody is added this particular month, okay, then it will be going and considering that value itself. So basically, I'm trying to put the second condition. What? Here we are able to evaluate the date, that is 15th of the month, right? But now, our system is not understanding the 15th of the month for current employee. If we say he has been hired in month of January itself, and so in February, what happens? System goes and checks this person is hired after 15th. That gets true, right? And he gets 0 in every month. So that's what we have to include day as well as month and year as well, right? So in a short uh, form, do you think like how we can put this condition around? Yeah. Can you hear me? So now it's working. Okay, what I did basically, basically I'll go from beginning. This is what we have absence accrual, right? So currently I created a conditional calculation. Okay. So there is a two condition. One checks if employee is hired after 15th of the month, right? And in the same month. Okay. This is a Workday delivered one. It checks whether employee is hired in same month or not. Previously, we were not adding this, and it was becoming true in every month. Like whether you go and check in April, the hire date will always remain 24 itself, right? We are just comparing, validating date, not month and all that. So this will be true for our example in month of January. From February onwards, he is available from day one. So we'll be getting a default response. Okay. Basically, this is the condition you have built, right?
Mhm.
Previously, it was working fine. Now we are changing logic, right? And this was always be becoming true,
Okay.
right? So that's how I identified like this is becoming always true and this is not being triggered.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you just think logically about this, previously we had just this, right? If you go in month of March, now you say, if you are going in month of November, it's okay. It checks the higher date is greater than 15 or not. It will be
Mm.
true, right?
Correct.
Because you are just taking day. If you see, an example, higher date is 1st August 2005. The calculation resolves to 1. Why? Because this is taking date value. What is your requirement, right? So if you go, this is just a number. In our case, it is 24. In this case, right? Whether you are in March, April, October, November, this will be always be true. Unless until we did not add this, the lower one, right? It checks now this as well as it checks whether the worker is hired in current month or not. Okay. When these both are attached with and, then only it will be giving 0 or else it will be giving this. Okay. Now you can have this other way as well. Like select if somebody is hired after 15th, sorry, before 15th and not a mid hired, then give this like that,